Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Jill Stearns, I'm the Superintendent President of Cuesta College, and it is a joy to have you here for the groundbreaking ceremony for the Early Childhood Education Center on our beautiful North County campus. Cuesta College has started a proud tradition of having groundbreakings in the midst of storms. And I appreciate that you are all willing to brave the weather to be here today. This really is a historic milestone. And I'd like to introduce the San Luis Obispo County Community College District Board of Trustees members that we have present today. We have Dr. Barbara George from District 2, our Vice President. Mrs. Mary Strobridge, who represents District 5. And I believe that Mrs. Angela Mitchell from District 1 is on her way. So I'd also like to recognize our Superintendent President Emeritus, Dr. Gil Stork, here. And joining us on behalf of Assemblyman Jordan Cunningham, we have Keela Smith.
So we just want to say congratulations on this day and the culmination of all the hard work and dedication for your partners to come together, and we want to say congratulations on the groundbreaking for the R&B Shultz Early Childhood Education Center. So on behalf of the State Assemblyman and the State Assembly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Also present today are many of Cuesta's key partners in development of this building project. 1906 architects, Monisha Adney, Ryan Phelan, and Amy Nimchik are here. Klassen construction managers Jason Bryan, Aaron Regis, and Tim Phillips. Kitchell program managers Randy Rominger, Christine Mulholland, David Bruner, Dina Buchanan, and Sarah Maloney. Our general contractor, AMG Construction, Greg Barrow, Fred Matoyer, and Karen Frank. And our project inspector, Nick Roundtree. Also joining us are members from our Citizens Bond Oversight Committee, Mr. George Galvin, and Linda Malkey. I'd like to recognize our faculty and others associated with our early childhood education program. So if you are part of the ECE, either past or present at Cuesta College, would you please stand and be recognized? And a special thank you to the faculty, staff, administration, and students gathered to celebrate the launch of Cuesta's newest capital project, supporting the youngest members of our campus community. The stunning and technology-rich North County campus of Cuesta College grew from very humble beginnings in an array of temporary facilities. Over the course of 20 years, through generous and relentless support of the local community, the modular buildings have been replaced with modern, highly functional, interactive teaching and learning facilities. Thank you. And thank you for supporting Measure L. The general obligation bond approved by voters in 2014 is key to maintaining our learning environments and transitioning from temporary to permanent facilities. The most recent campus addition was the Campus Center, made possible by Measure L. The Campus Center is home to all of our student services, providing easy access for new, returning, and continuing students. Let's see if this will keep my hair back. The wind is the wrong way. The open and welcoming design also includes space for students to gather over a meal or coffee, to study, access a computer or a high-speed Wi-Fi connection. And just as the campus center transformed Cuesta's delivery of student services, so will the Early Childhood Education Building enhance our early childhood education programs. It's now my pleasure to introduce Cuesta College Board of Trustees Vice President, Dr. Barbara George.
Thank you, Jill. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you all for being here with us today on this first day of Black History Month. The vision for a campus in the North County began many years ago, but in earnest in 1991, when the Board of Trustees appointed a site selection committee to determine the location for a North County campus. A dedicated and engaged task force identified this site, Buena Vista Drive. And in March 1998, ground was broken, but not before the college embarked on its largest ever fundraising campaign to fund this campus, and it engaged the leaders and the community of Paso Robles in a serious and spectacular can-do attitude to make this dream become a reality. So then in August of 1998, the campus opened with 1,300 students, 75 faculty and staff, 4 modular buildings, and more than 100 classes in 30 disciplines. Just 5 years later, in 2003, a groundbreaking was held for the first permanent building, the Allied Health, Math, and Science Building, which opened its doors to students in 2005 and was officially named the Patricia D. Fox Building in honor of Judge William and Helen Fox for their donation to the college. Then in May of 2010, a groundbreaking was held for the second permanent building, the Learning Resource Center, which opened its doors to students in January of 2012 and was officially named the Dale and Mary Schwartz Student Learning Resource Center in memory and in honor of their many contributions to this campus. Then Measure L passed, and the first issuance of Measure L funds included the North County Campus Center, which was just opened last spring. The second issuance of Measure L money includes the Early Childhood Education Center. We break ground today on the R&B Shultz Early Childhood Education Center, named in honor of the Shultz's family donation to the North County campus. That's a short history of how we came to this wonderful day, as Dr. Stearns has said, in honor of our willingness to dedicate these buildings and open these buildings in the rain. So here we are. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the director of the Children's Center, Katie Mervin.
Thank you, Dr. George. And as one of those students who was here the second year that the North County was open, I'm especially happy to be here and standing in this spot, especially with many of my teachers who were with me back then. And usually, I'm just gonna say that I usually don't read from a paper, but I don't really want to mess this one up. So, we're here to celebrate the groundbreaking of a facility that will offer a high-quality early childhood educational experience serving children 18 months to 5 years. We will have the ability to provide lecture and experiential courses in the field of early childhood education in the North County. The new one-story R&B Shultz Early Childhood Education Center will continue to provide quality early childhood education experiences and increase the number of families that we can serve. The new facility will offer faculty offices, additional parking adjacent to the new structure, and dedicated teaching spaces for our early childhood education teacher pathways. The estimated completion date for the project is fall 2020. Keep our fingers crossed. I know I can speak on behalf of the Children's Center staff, early childhood education faculty, the Applied Behavioral Sciences Division, and the Children's Center families when I say that we are beyond excited to see this vision come to fruition. This will not only provide a place for more Cuesta College students to achieve their educational goals in a supportive setting,
but will also allow families to have an exceptional place for their children to grow and thrive. And with those people all back there that you see. High quality care improves early learning in such areas as cognition, language development, social and emotional development, and is linked to greater school achievement in the later years. I am very, very proud to be part of an institution that is intentionally investing in building quality early education opportunities for our community. And I really would like to take a minute to point out a couple people who were instrumental in this whole thing. So Hyla Hoffley-Kluver and Dawn Norton, who please stand up. While I get to be up here and give a speech, I came in at a wonderful time and they had already done all the work, so I get the glory. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dan Troy, Assistant Superintendent Vice President of Administrative Services, to share more about the building's construction.
Well, hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome. We're so glad to be breaking ground on this next major project for Measure L, the R&B Shultz Early Childhood Education Center. So again, we always know if we need rain in the county that Cuesta has to break ground on a building, and by God the rain comes, so welcome. So I'm here partly to remind you that none of this can happen without a strong team, and we're very fortunate to have such a strong facilities team at Cuesta, and I want to recognize some of them today. Our Director of Facilities, Planning and Capital Projects, Terry Reese. Terry, are you hired? Also, our Assistant Director of Bond Projects, Brian McAllister. Our Facility Services Department Assistant, Nikki Roca. And I think she's not actually here today, but we're going to thank her too. Our bond fiscal analyst, Patrice Ely. Yeah. I know this doesn't sound very inviting somehow, but after today's ceremony, the construction site will be closed. I get to say, no, don't go in, don't hop the fence. You know, come back in a year and a half, and then you can hop the fence and come look at this. Construction is anticipated to take about 18 months. At the end of construction, and prior to occupancy, building systems will be tested for functionality, furniture both inside and in the play yard will be delivered and installed, and certification to operate as a child care facility will be obtained. So it'll be all legal and kosher, I promise you. So we look forward to the completion of the project near the end of 2020 and to open it. We are going to open it in January 2021, okay? So it's promised. So. With that, thank you. Great to see you all out here to celebrate this groundbreaking, and I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Shultz.
So once again, I want to express my appreciation for you joining us today. This facility is going to be beautiful, it will be technology enhanced, and it will be flexible to be able to adapt over time to ensure that our learning spaces remain current. What we have currently on the North County campus today is a true testament of the power of vision, commitment, and investment of the local community. The R&B Shultz Early Childhood Education Center will enhance Cuesta College's ability to meet the workforce needs of our community well into the future. I'd now like to invite our trustees, Katie Mervin, our Dean of the North County campus, Dr. Maria Escobedo, to join me in the first ceremonial groundbreaking. And then we invite all of you to participate. We have some little hands and feet that are going to be part of our groundbreaking as well. So thanks again.
Looking right here, looking right here, 2, 3.
So great.